Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquickums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Rebuild 3, which you have to roll every single... There's no R in single, I realize, guys, but every single word that you say. Whatever. Too complicated, too odd, too awkward, what have you. It's episode 8, ladies and gentlemen, and it is Focus Fridays. So, what I'm going to attempt is to try... I don't know that I'll succeed, but I'll try to play through a map each Friday and do it that way. Oh no, where did he go? I forget where he was. I think he was farming. We'll stick him on this farm. Alright, in the last episode, we realized that we have a very, very horrible, awful lack of, well, fighters. That's pretty much it. So, I'm not sure how we're going to be able to handle this or deal with it, and if I recall, yes, there's a zombie mob coming to murder us. Hopefully some of the other zombie squads will attack. It should be okay. I want you guys to be aware that if you hear any kind of like wheezing or anything, I'm having pretty bad heartburn today, so it's unfortunate. The Taco Bell is returning from yesterday, trying to murder my soul. It's not pleasant, but hopefully I survive. All right, at least one guy is doing something. It swarmed just after 2 a.m. 10 minutes after I'd finally been able to get to sleep. But I was up and out there within 5 minutes, just like we drilled, and by dawn, all that was left of them were a pile of bloody body parts. All right. Peter Bynes doing work. Huh. Well, that's fantastic. I wonder how long it's going to take us to get one of these survivors. We're going to give it a shot, see if we can't recruit before death ensues. Alright, a zombie avoidance. I drew the short straw and had to be the guinea pig for this one. Research involved everything from sneaking barefoot past Zed while holding my breath to cover myself in revolting zombie guts and lurching around like I was one of them. That actually worked pretty well until I started puking from the smell. I marked that approach as emergencies only. Okay, walking around barefoot and yeah. Scary, scary stuff. Oh, that's not going to help. Alright, we'll come back to get you in a minute. Just hang in there, buddy. Just hang in there. This is going to be bad. Alright, well, we're going to have to roll with what we have. 14%? Yeah, we might be able to pull it out. Singular zombie attack. Alright, we can coordinate our defenses, defend to our dying breaths. Yikes. The restaurant wall isn't going to hold. We have to do something. We could defend these walls to our dying breaths. They'd have a hard time making it past us and would have to do it over our dead bodies. Or, there are a lot of us. If we coordinate in one place, we'll have the advantage. But may face more casualties if we lose. We'll coordinate our defenses. We got everyone working together like a well-oiled machine, and steamrolled over the zombies and everything else in our path. Live together, die alone. Big game hunting. In a battle between a speeding car and a moose, I'd put my money on the moose 9 times out of 10. Those things are huge, irritable walls of horn and meat. And the one I spotted in the park I'm hunting on? Okay, is even bigger than most. Should I try to bring it down? We'd be able to get plenty of food off something like that, but I've heard moose can fight back fiercely when wounded. Is it worth the risk? Attack it fiercely, or track and ambush it? You're a scavenger. Track and ambush it. Success! I tracked the creature to its lair and cornered it, and I managed to kill it. Now all we need is a few dozen pounds of salt and a good smoking shed, and we'll have enough jerky to last us for months. Woohoo! Jerky! Moose jerky! You know, they actually sell moose meat here in Canada? It's weird, I know. Hey, man, what's that? You, go back to your thing that you were doing. You guys, guess what? You're on Zed Defense Patrol here. Ooh, that didn't do anything. Who are we? We're missing someone. Or did we lose? Did he die? It's been a while. Maybe we should take a look at what we have now. I think we only have the one guy. Yeah, Cormac is toast. He got turned after being bitten. That's not a great thing. Well, they certainly can't hold against us. Or against them. Holy crap on a cracker. With all that, that's not going to help much, is it? It's going to bring down by like 0%? Yeah. Okay, well. How much of a risk do... Oh, there's no way we can do that. What about me? I can easily hold that off. How many Zed are there? There are a lot of them. We really need another survivor. Alright, well, I think we're going to have to let the risk to the fort be risked, because we need to hold the line down here. It's more likely, I have no idea. I would assume it's more likely that they will attack than the others, but we'll see. Alright, come on. There it is, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, we're going to do some scouting, and hopefully that'll work out. Additionally, we have the graveyard and all the stuff up there, so that's good. Nothing else is really available for us to capture, so that's not super fantastic for us either. We don't have a workshop under control. It doesn't seem like it. Man, the music gets loud randomly, doesn't it, guys? It really gets loud, like, just like, boom! Loud music! Deal with it! Alright, well, maybe we can kill this thing off. Alright, it is simply what it is. We're going to roll out with this, hopefully, and manage. I don't know. We'll find out. I can hear these two fighting from a block away. Blah, blah, blah. When I was, the last time I had to... actually, this is a little bit different. When was the last time we even had dishes to wash? Ah, roommates. Good news is they both want to join us. Bad news, they refuse that the other will come. We're taking both because we're a level 4 leader. Prime Minister Peter Bynes. Alright, so yeah. So Elijah and Carrie are the ones that are joining us. Okay, I'm not, like I said, I'm not entirely certain as to why the music is so loud randomly. Like, I'm okay with it being loud, but not that loud. Oh well. See, now it's like there's absolutely, it's either we get ridiculously loud music or we get literally zero music. I don't know. I guess we'll just adjust it on the fly each time, guys. We'll see. It's just one of those things that the game hates us, and, well, that's what we get. Are you kidding me? Really, guys? Really? Neither of you could be combatants or warriors of any type? Well, I'm not sure why that surprises me anymore. I'm not sure why that surprises me. Maybe we can reclaim this? I don't know. We can't hold the line against them. Alright, we need to start doing some attacks. Even if it is a little bit more risky than we would prefer. Because we're never going to be able to hold the line otherwise. Alright, let's see what happened here. Killed zombies, we reclaimed the hospital, we found a saw. Okay, we'll equip the saw. I found a saw in the pharmacy that we could be put to good use by one of the survivors. Alright, and I assume that's a weapon of some type. Nope, it is not. It is a builder's tool, right? Yeah. Builder tools. What? Alright, we have a 9, we have a 9, we have a 3. I guess the 3 is going to want the saw so he can be less terrible. Oh. Oh, it's being used by Francesco Redfield already. How did that happen? Do we get another saw? No? Well, apparently he... Oh, that's right. It automatically will go to the people who need it the most. I forgot about that. Okay, cool. So I don't even have to worry about that anymore. Hunting. We killed off some zombies. They're dead now, so that makes us a little bit safer. And we're probably going to have to roll the dice on this next group here, too. Because I don't see this going well. Oh, we can actually murder them. Okay. Well, try to hold the line, guys. Try to hold the line. You get back to farming. Or get started with farming, I guess. And we'll see. Alright, we killed some more zombies. We found some more medicine. Sweet. This is actually working out. Way better than I anticipated. And, unfortunately, my brain has been short-circuited. I forgot that I needed to increase this stuff. Or continue on with my crafting abilities, so we're going to do that. We just spotted a transport helicopter flying above Portland's skyline, like some sort of camo-colored angel coming to lift us out of this nightmare. And then it sputtered, spiraled, and came crashing down to Earth, just like all the rest of our dreams. It demolished the big farm it landed on, but there might be something to salvage from the crash site, maybe even survivors. And definitely zombies attracted by the noise. Not sure if we should send a scavenger, a leader, or a soldier, or all three. Well, where did it land? Oh, way over there. Yikes. That is pretty far outside of our purview. I think we might have to let that one go. Alright, we murdered some more zombies, it looks like. Oh, no, we're still fighting them. Alright, well, we fought off most of the problematic problems of problemitude, so that's a good sign. However, we still need to clear out some more zombies and claim some more buildings. That way we're less inclined to be attacked by things. I'm considering murdering the hippies and going after an alliance, I guess, or making an ally out of the boys over here. Because you'd be like, oh yeah, you guys my boys. Come on over, guys. Let's have a barbecue. I don't know. It's a little bit weird, I realize. The steeple on the church is down. That's kind of interesting. It is simply what it is. Alright, sounds like the music's going to get obnoxiously loud again, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get loud. Alright, we'll go over here, and next day. And we'll just cough one of those wonderful acid reflux or heartburn coughs that everybody knows about. Actually, I don't know if everybody does know about those. Those hurt. They suck. Your throat is just so irritated that you have to cough. Nothing comes out of the cough, but it's just something that you have to do. So it's not sweet, sweet, nice. It is not great. It is not cool in any way, shape, or form. Alright, looks like we can go and do some, wow, zombie murder. Let's talk to Aaron here again. He seems to want to speak with us. Aaron Yeo and I had time to talk again. Alright, let's hear more of his story. I must admit, despite my accomplishments, I never really found my place in the world. All you plebs simply move so slowly. Not as slow as the Zed, of course. There is that. And you aren't trying to make a meal of me. Not literally, at least. Alright. He's a genius. What's your engineering skill? Not really what we need. He's got a cricket bat, so I guess hand-to-hand combat? Is that no weapon equipped? Nope. I guess we'll go firearms training. Maybe he'll get something out of that later on. Alright, that's cool. And I think we need to help. Yeah. In fact, I think he'll be okay on his own. We're going to recruit. Alright, hospitals, prisons, government buildings, fancy condos, and rural homes often have gas or diesel-powered generators for backup power. We don't have enough to provide electricity to every home, but we set up a system to power our workshops and other essential buildings during the hours we need them. Cool. A group of Zed tried to crash our mission at the huge farm yesterday. Things would have gotten pretty ugly for me if that traveler hadn't shown up with the wolf dog. Oh, she showed up again, I'm sorry. After she and her dog made short work of the undead, she saluted us and left. Cool. Well played, sir. Well played. Alright, well, would you help at all? No? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, we'll come on down here and we'll scavenge from the school. And I believe our builders can probably start claiming some stuff. I guess we'll just need one. We'll reclaim with you. Maybe we can do some easy clearing out. Is there anything easy? Maybe over here. Killed some zombies, found some materials. I know we have to really work on our alliances or our murder, but again, we need survivors at this point. That seems to be the like end-all be-all problem we're having, because we just simply don't have the ability to continue. It was easy to find the survivors living at the big farm. They spray painted "We're still alive" across the door. I knocked and was greeted by a smiling couple. We'll just get our stuff, they said, like they've been expecting us. Oh. And yeah, do you have room for 3 children too? Sure. Of course we do. We love kids. 3 kids, I did the math. That's another ration and a half to feed them every day. Plus 2 more for the parents, and we'll have to assign someone to watch your 3rd child so these 2 can get some work done. I think we can manage that. Welcome aboard, Francine and Darren Lowdog Campbell. And little Tiff, Nikita, and Vincent. Alright, cool. Cool, so we have to found a wrench. The wrench is already equipped, right? Yeah. What about the kid? Did the kid get equipped already? Looks like the kid got equipped. Alright, cool. So the downside to kids is you lose 1 to all stats. If you guys hadn't noticed, I don't think I showed you guys this before. So, -1 to all stats, and eventually they do age. Once they age, they become people themselves, and they go around and they do stuff. And would you believe my horrible, horrible, awful, awful, just terrible luck that not one of those people was a... Are you kidding me? Not one of them was a freaking combatant. Actually, can I retrain them? Isn't that a thing I can do? I thought I could do something like that. Let me take a look real quick. I vaguely recall that being a thing that I should be able to do. Not sure who I'd want to do that to right now. Maybe Reese? I thought I could respec it. I need a workshop to do that if I'm not wrong. We have one. Alright, let's try throwing Reese down here in the workshop. And maybe it's... No, it's not a workshop. It's a school that we need. And we haven't captured one yet? No, we haven't captured a school yet. Alright, when we capture a school, we're going to have to start respecking some of these people because as it stands right now, we're not getting a lot done with the very little that we have. Alright, when Lola said we could make better use of the old 812 mart, I just blew her off, but she was determined to prove me wrong. She spent almost every night in there for the past week. And when we got up this morning, the place had been turned into a brand new bar. I'm not sure how she did all that herself, but there's no denying it, the girl's got talent. And apparently she likes bars. Who knew? Bonus scavenged materials? Yeah. Obsessive compulsive, buddy. Found ammunition and hunting. Alright. You can go preach at the church and build up that leadership. You can come help good old Francesco over here. And there's more things. Oh, there's a graveyard. That's not great. Where are you at, buddy? You're way down here. Get over here. Scout that place out for me. Oh, yay. He became devout. Francesco started communing coming to church regularly. It must have been Francine and her inspirational Sunday sermons. She really knows how to draw a crowd. Alright, well, it might not be terrible. The school was reclaimed, alright. And I think I'll stick you in the school right now. After you scavenge, and then I'll try to respec you. There's no guarantee that's gonna happen though. And of course we have another mass zombie incursion, which is never fun. But these guys don't seem as overwhelmingly awful, and I once again forgot to start research back up. But again, it's not super important right now because, well, it's just simply not. Why is it not super important, man? You're not really making any sense. Well, it's not super important right now because we only have one thing left to do in the research, and we still have plenty of time to get it done. So, if this was a full map where we had everything unlocked and open and we could just do what we wanted, that would be a bit different. Alright, we managed to eliminate the zombies at the farm. And it looks like we're going to have a fun time going here and murdering these zombies. But now we're going to keep him there. And once he's done scavenging, we'll be fine there. Alright, we're going to end our turn. Oh, the zombies are attacking. This might not be good. Alright, we'll light up our fuel. Zed are swarming all over our church. Darren, Low Dog, Campbell got clipped in the first wave. We could patch them up with some meds to make sure nobody dies this time. Or we could set off some fuel reserves. We're going to use the heal. We gave Low Dog some pills that I'm sure were painkillers. I'm pretty sure were painkillers. And bound his arm in a splint. He used his bandaged arm as a club to beat the zombies senseless. Then said he felt better than he had in years and went right back to work. Those must have been some really good pills, whatever they were. It's pretty funny stuff. Alright, we found a pickaxe. Nice. Wonder who's equipped with it now. Oh, the saw is, huh. That's interesting. The saw is available to be equipped now, which is weird. Don't really know why. We have like 1,000 builders, so why is one of them not? Oh, because they have kids, and the kids are more important than the stuff. What does he have right now? That Nikita Campbell is one, and she's in a. I love that. That's awesome. What do you have equipped? Elijah Vasquez. What is it that you have equipped, sir? Can you tell me what you have equipped? I don't know. That's fine. They're going to continue to give us the best of the best of the best, sir. So it's going to be fine. And, let's see. Well, we seem to be doing okay over there. We managed to defend over here. He is now defending, and we're going to try to train him in engineering? Or we could switch him to defense. Alright, we're going to switch him to defense. I'm not super thrilled about that, but it simply is what it is. Alright, we're going to scavenge with you, sir. Our food is on the decline. That's kind of expected, I suppose. And let's see, we have a bunch of builders. Let's just see if we can't maul this place down and then just claim it. You want to talk to me, Danny? Danny Northway? What do you have to say to me, sir? I'm getting closer with Danny Northway today. He told me, "Hey, boss, how goes? What am I doing lying in the sun? It's break time, boss. Union rules and all." "Yeah, okay, you got me. We don't have much in the way of a union nowadays. More of a benevolent dictatorship. I'll get back to work." Danny can get a new perk. What is it? Bookworm, first aid, or melee training? He's a... Well, bookworm seems like it's going to be the one. Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Research burst, +2 engineering from books. Sure. Alright, we will hit done. I like it. He is now the bookworm of the group. Alright, make sure we continue on with our killing ways there. But I don't know what to do with the rest of these people. I suppose we can go take the farm over. We can reclaim that and maybe move her to the big farm instead of keeping her on the small farm. I don't know how long he's going to take to get done. Well, he's got 2 skills in it. So, training school to switch soldier. So hopefully that's what's going down. We'll see. Alright, our focus on repopulating the world is bringing people in. Christina Purcell and her son Ivan have joined us and are both very happy about our policy to embrace families and children. How many empty towns and abandoned homes do they walk past to get here? Together, we'll fill up that empty space. That sounds a little bit creepy, but okay. Oh, she's a combatant. Yeah. Let's get you doing some zombie murdering. You, go help them. You, down here, murder zombies. Oh, somebody else wants to talk to me. Daryl Arbert, what do you got to say, buddy? What do you got to say? We'll hear more of your story. Me and me mates were sailing not too far off the coast in international waters when we caught sight of this cruise liner that looked to be drifting. Being the charitable souls we were, we went over to see if there was anything we could do to help. Once on board, we decided to split up and look for survivors. I get stuck with drunk Larry and his itchy trigger finger again. Not to say that wasn't a benefit this time, what with all the undead we ran into not 10 minutes later, but usually we end up with way more bodies than hostages with that shotgun of his. Okay. Tough, less likely to die, but harder to make friends. Nah. We'll do first aid. We're not really going to send him on. He kind of just got, like, nothing useful there. It's not great. It's definitely not great, but that's okay. We found a saw, alright, and it should already be auto-equipped, which I don't think it even mattered at that point. We're trading him to be something different, as we already know. Let's hear more of his story. It actually wasn't the Zed that made me leave everything behind, it was my landlord. You see, I have this massive collection of guns on my wall. Pistols, assault rifles, everything. Turns out he had seen them at some point. When everything went to hell, he broke in and took them all for himself. Spikey's ready for a new perk. Alright, musician, resourceful, good cook. Bonus food production. Wait, no, pick something else. Resourceful. Wait, no, pick something else. Musician. Yeah, sure. Why not? You could be a musician, sir. So hopefully he transfers well. I feel like that's probably not the best play we can do, but again, we need things and junk and stuff and junk, guys. That's what we need. Alright, everyone is doing something, so we'll continue another turn or so, and then we'll break off this first episode on Focus Fridays to see if we can't finish off this map. Finish off this map. Alright, well, we've cleared out that. We'll go down here to the school. We'll murder some zombies down there. We're still trying to clear out the graveyard, and it's a very slow and unpleasant process. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's take over this building with a lot of overkill. We have so many builders. I don't think we need that many builders. That's probably what I should have been converting all this time. Alright, he is now officially converted. And let's see. He still has 6 scavenging skills, so we could still use him to do that if we were so inclined. But he can now do battlation missions with a little bit of help. We'll double those 2 up for now and see if we can't handle business that way. Additionally, you get to continue to scavenge, good sir. Go about and do your thing. Alright, I'm going to end the turn and then end the episode, folks. The Zed don't feel pain, so it takes them a while to realize that they've been, say, skewered on a wooden pole like a shish kebab. This is the basis for our new zombie traps, pointy sticks with little hooks that we place at chest height. The Zed walk right into them and end up stuck and easy to dispatch. We can now build traps in any workshop and install them around buildings to keep down the zombie population there. Cool. I like it. Alright, we reclaimed that. We found a cowboy hat. Sure. Whatevs. Either way, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you had some fun. I'll see you guys in just a bit with more Rebuild 3 Gangs of Deadsville in just a little bit. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.